Time to put on the Vision Quest.
It'd be pretty crazy though.
Hello, and welcome to my next distinguished guest. Next distinguished guest of my podcast. I'd like to welcome to the space, Mr. Justin Soto.
Hello.
Hi, Justin.
How are you?
I'm doing amazing. How are you?
I'm doing great, man.
That's great to hear. Justin he's a longtime friend of the show. I wanted to make sure I interview him because he is an interesting specimen. We have come up with many schemes and plans and plots, and I wanted to pick his brain. And this is just a conversation, you know. It's just normally talking. We'll act like the cameras aren't even here, but don't act like people aren't gonna see this.
Oh yeah. Got to be hinged a little bit.
Little hinge.
Okay.
But so today's Friday.
Oh yeah.
How's your Friday been?
Woke up, went to the gym,
Nice.
got back.
I saw on your B-reel, all the treadmills are being
All the
used.
treadmills were full, and then I get on the treadmill after, and then this girl, 10 out of 10 girl,
10 out of 10 girl.
gets on the Stairmaster right next to me.
Nice.
So I hop right off the treadmill.
He's gone.
I was like, that's the thing, right? About
Yeah.
going to the gym in the morning, right? Transitioning from the night. You get to a certain point in the day, all the girls come in. One tripod, it's game over.
True.
You're on TikTok, it's over, man.
He's a creep.
Yeah.
He's being a creep.
At night, you go like, it's just all men.
That's how I like it.
That's what I like to see.
That's
you know?
what I like to see.
All men, you know? And the occasional, like, you know, girl with her, like, big boy husband.
There you go. But she, you know, it's almost worse if you get caught looking at her, because then the big guy's gonna come up and be like, "Hey,
Man.
what you looking at my wife for?"
And then he's gonna kick you out the gym.
I used to do push-ups in my room. I don't know if I ever went
That
to
was
the
it?
gym, but I used to do push-ups, sit-ups in my room. It was crazy. It was the
That
quarantine.
was the
The quarantine workout schedule. I don't know. I'd watch anime and then do 20 push-ups.
You did like you watch an episode of Naruto, 20 push-ups. You do this for 365 days, you'll be swole.
Yes.
You were inspired by those TikToks.
I was inspired, bro. Every time you die in Fortnite, 20 push-ups. Every time you win, 30 sit-ups.
Yeah, every time you get a kill. I don't know how you're going to pull that off if you're in like a fight. You're going to like stack them up.
I know. You know what? Maybe I'll do that. I'll go home, play Fortnite. Every kill I get, I'll do 5 push-ups.
But if you don't get kills, you just...
If I don't get kills, I'm a loser, and I should just quit the game, to be honest.
It's fair.
I haven't won a game of Fortnite since season 5 or chapter 5 came out.
I always get my one win.
I still haven't got my one win. Like it's getting desperate at this point. Like I'm fiending for that
You gotta
win.
like connect to a bot lobby or something.
They have to give me a bot lobby real quick, because I've been top 5 10 times. I died to a bush camper.
You just gotta get like Raheem to carry you.
I know. I died to a bush
Right,
camper.
yeah.
Literally, I got second one time because I was running around. I was looking around. I had like 10 kills. I'm looking around for the last guy. I walk up to a bush. All of a sudden, pew, 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 pew.
I don't know if that's how the noise a Fortnite gun makes, but I get it.
Brrrra. Skra. I got sprra.
What kind of skin was it?
Oh, I don't even remember.
Was he like try-harding? He had like a...
I think he
Bush
was
skin.
camping in a bush, so he had to be either he's try hard or he's a. It was tough.
Man.
It was tough.
I've been playing, I don't know if you've seen him, man, Power World.
I've been hearing about Power
I'm
World.
addicted, man.
I almost kind of want to get it.
Dude, but like I'm starting to see all these TikToks of Nintendo like gonna sue, and I'm like, yo, if they shut down my game,
Want my money
what
back.
am I gonna... Yeah, I want my $30 back.
That's why I haven't bought it yet. Is because I don't want to pay money just for it to get taken down.
Well, then there'll be like a massive lawsuit for everybody to get their money back, I feel like.
I hope so. I don't know. I'm waiting for Persona 3 Reload to come out, you know. JRPG. I'm a JRPG boy.
Power World, it's addictive, man. I've been on it. I bought it 2 days ago. I have like 10 hours already.
He's just been grinding on Power World. Well, I've been doing homework. I've been grinding on homework.
Oh.
That's what I've been doing.
I haven't gotten any homework yet. I did my one assignment. That's about all the homework I've gotten so far.
No freaking way, dude.
Yeah, I got like some stupid assignment where I had to listen to some like Pierce music.
I had to read a whole thing on like ethical communication for my class. And it was like, how does the ethical communication, blah, blah. I had to reread the prompt like 6 times because I was like, I don't know what you're asking here. I don't know what you're asking.
I had to listen to this like this stupid thing had no beat, no nothing. It's just fucking violins and shit. I had to listen to it twice. And my professor, at least he's like he realizes, right? He puts for one question, he's like, how'd you feel listening to it? Excited, happy, bored. I put bored out of my mind.
Bored out of my mind.
I was like, to be honest with you. And then I was like, how do you feel the second time? Did you feel like any different? I was like, even more bored because I knew what was like coming up. I was just like, the second listen, I got through like 2 minutes. That's about it. And I was like, I'm just going to go off what I remember watching it 2 seconds ago.
He remembers it being boring. That was the thing for my English class. He had us read a whole story and then reread it and think about questions, not even answer it. Just think about these questions. I'm like, I remember the first time. And he says, I can tell when you haven't read it. I read it once. I didn't read it twice. And he still was like, you have good insight on the story.
That's why you read the questions beforehand, and then you like go into it.
You're not supposed to read the questions beforehand because you'll preconceive, you'll judge it, and you're supposed to get a feel for it and then read it again. I don't know. And then I wrote, for our Thursday class, I wrote a story for, this is English intermediate fiction writing. It was about how to become a dentist.
How do you become a dentist?
It was a whole thing. You got to go to school. You got to study hard.
I'm out already.
The prompt was
you have to go to school after school, like.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm even more out.
The prompt was like, you had to write in the second person, so you had to write a you story.
Should have rented the room.
I don't know how.
I don't know how either.
I just think if you hear 2 people talking, and you hear 2 people talking behind a closed door.
There's no lock on the door either. You think.
I was gonna lock it, but no. Should we take that trash can that's just off screen and barricade the door so people can't open it? No. That'd cause a whole different problem. Then the police might show up and
they'll
shut
be
us
like,
down.
"Why are you barricading yourself in here?"
Because we're doing a podcast. We're doing a podcast here.
We're gonna be like a special guest, and then give us insight on how it is to be a cop in Southern Connecticut State University.
Yes. But we had to write in the second person, so it was all you. You do this. You do that. You do blah, blah, blah.
But you dentist.
You are dentist.
No, that's it.
And the emotional conflict of the story was, it was like your parents would be like, you have to be a dentist. And you're like, doesn't sound like you want to be a dentist. It sounds like someone else wants you to be a dentist. The class.
They still became a dentist?
It blew their mind. Fuck. No, none of them want to become dentists. They want to become writers. Because this is intermediate fiction writing. I want to become a writer, but also an actor. I'm different.
Oh.
I'm different like that.
Interesting.
And, of course, a podcast host as well.
It's a lot of things.
Well, a lot of actors have a podcast, like the Wizards of Waverly Place podcast.
Well, those are after they were washed up and retired.
That's
They're not getting brought back for the reboot.
They're not bringing back Dom DeLuise's son, David DeLuise.
Not bringing back any of those guys.
You think Selena Gomez will be in it?
She's already a co-producer, guaranteed to be in the first episode.
Oh, there we go.
I saw it all on TikTok.
Well, that's the thing.
The news dropped.
I don't want to watch anyone else. Like, I want to watch Selena Gomez.
Sorry.
What are you doing?
Distracted.
Am I boring you?
No. Selena Gomez, I feel like how long has it been since she's acted in anything? Think she still got it?
I think so. Oh, she's in Only Murders in the Building.
Is she in stuff still? I never hear of Selena Gomez being in anything anymore.
Well, not stuff that like we watch, because we watch Gran Turismo, and
she could have been in that. She could have played Jan's girlfriend.
She could have played Jan's girlfriend in that, but she's not British, eh?
She could have put on an accent.
Selena Gomez puts on an accent. Yeah, I think she could do it. I'm saying, to my original tangent, I'm not watching for like Justin or Max
Those
or the
guys.
mom. Well, I'm kind of watching for the mom, but
I don't think the mom's slated to be on it, man. I don't know. This one.
damn it!
You
I'm
think
watching for Alex.
Think the CGI would be any better? It's been like
I hope so.
10 years.
Yeah, no, the spells are about to go crazy.
It's about wild CGI, man. Just like over the top.
Miska,
CGI.
Muska, Mickey Mouse.
I can only imagine CGI.
It's gonna go awesome.
Because like TV shows all have like budget now. They could throw that shit on Disney Plus, give it like $1 million budget,
Give it $1 million.
and like have crazy CGI. But I heard it's going on Disney Channel, so not Disney Plus.
Well,
Who even watches cable television anymore?
I know. Like, what is like the Disney Channel? What is like my 5-year-old daughter gonna watch that and be like, oh my God, they're 30-year-old adults.
That's why I feel like they're slating it towards. I feel like they're gonna put it towards kids. Like kids, it's not gonna be like towards the audience.
Like
they're trying
Alex
to
is
hit.
gonna be a mom and her kids are gonna be wizards, and it's just gonna be the same show again, but now she's a mom.
Yeah. Like Z type. Shit.
Zoomer,
gonna
man.
be
They do Zoomer
flossing.
spells.
Yeah.
They're like, ridiculous flossicus. And that they just, I can't
More-
stop
it's more
flossing.
Harry Potter.
Well, I don't know what the spells
They
were.
were like rhymes.
They were, oh yeah. Well, if you give me a minute, I could freestyle rhyme something,
Oh,
but I don't.
okay. Like you think?
Since you want to act like a boss, this spell will make you floss.
Oh shit. They start flossing.
And they start uncontrollably, I can't stop, Mom! Give me a name. Justin 2 made me floss.
Not the case. That's the thing. Because if it was on Disney Plus, they'd definitely be targeting older people.
They
But
would.
Disney Channel, who's watching that shit? Who's opening up?
I can't tell you one show on Disney Channel right now. Can't tell you one show on like any of this cable television stuff. You know what I watch? Jeopardy, and that's just about it.
I don't even have cable television. My family cut cable completely.
We tried to cut the cord, and then my dad, he started fiending for cable television. He
got
was like, I
withdrawal?
can't do this, I can't do this. There's nothing on Netflix, there's nothing on Hulu, there's nothing on Amazon Prime. I need cable back. He started fiending. He was, scratching his wrist.
He's like, I need cable.
Scratching his
I need to just put on a random channel and leave it.
And legit, that's my father. I love him so much, but that's my father.
That's why I like what you do, right? The like modern day age of that is put on a show that has a lot of episodes and leave autoplay on.
Well, we also have like Pluto TV and stuff, which is effectively cable. It's streaming cable. I don't know, don't ask me. But and he's like really pissed off. 'Cause he's like, it was the worst decision I ever made getting cable back. He's stuck in his ways.
He's a cable fiend.
He's a cable fiend. He's a cable fiend.
My family adjusted well to the absence of cable.
That's like, I'm trying to think, like if they ever like came up with a new thing to beat cell phones, like the brain chip, you can like calls and text from the brain chip. I don't know if I'd be able to cut the cell phone cord. Like I like scrolling through Instagram. I like just laying and looking at my phone. I don't think
The brain chip is the next thing. I think it's more of like a glasses or a contact lens.
I see.
And you just be like, you know what they have in like the all those future shows. There's like,
Ah, yes.
or even the one of my favorites. The wrist phone, like the bracelet, and they just be like that. That's a good one. The
Jarvis, make a call.
Ooh, or the Jarvis like.
You start doing Tony Stark.
That's good. I think I could cut the phone or something like that. I think that's next before like a brain chip, something like that. Because I think I've already seen like they've done like projection phones. They just suck, really bad.
Yeah,
Like really bad.
really bad.
Horrible.
Like terrible.
Dog shit. Like you try to scroll TikTok and it blows up.
Renegade.
So I think that's next,
Okay.
over brain chip. And that's not bad. You're still scrolling. It's just not like a...
You're going. Whoop,
Like I wouldn't mind sitting there like...
whoop.
I wouldn't mind that, Like a little...
It'd be a lot harder to go on your phone in class, or like trying to be
Oh, no,
suspicious about it, because you'd have the hologram under your thing. Are you on the hologram again?
And you'd be like, no. No.
Nope.
But like a contact lens would be cool because then nobody can see. It's just
True.
you.
And you can look at all the Instagram models you want in class. The square root of 87, blah, blah, blah. And you're just like,
Because we've already like kind of got that with the, I don't know if you've seen it, the new Oculus Quest 3, Meta Quest 3, whatever the fuck they call it these days.
yeah.
People, I've seen videos of people going around, like, it'd have to be normalized, right? But like, I've seen people go to the gym with that shit on. You're getting looked at as a freak. But it's cool.
Everybody point and laugh. Ah, ah, ah.
It's cool because their hand tracking is good. So it's just like a drag it around. And you could like put on a video and see everything, right? But like, you look like an idiot.
You look like a dumbass.
But I was talking to one of my friends about this. The Apple Vision Pro is coming out. $30,000, right?
Yeah.
But I said if there's one person to normalize walking around with a headset on your head,
It's Apple.
it's Apple. Because remember that when the AirPods first came out, I remember people had AirPods were like, oh, you're so weird. Look at your dinky little, no wire. Like, and then out of nowhere, some people made this shit being like, oh, I have this. I'm rich.
Everyone's
Blew
got
up.
AirPods now.
Everybody's got AirPods.
And you know what's crazy is Apple doubled back, made over-the-ear headphones again, and now that's the status symbol. Everyone's like, I need AirPod Maxes that are just headphones.
But they really pushed Bluetooth headphones, I feel like. Not too many people were out here wearing like the Bluetooth headphones like that
Yeah.
until Apple really pushed it. And AirPods blew up. Now you have everybody makes a wireless like headphone earbud type shit, right?
Truth.
So I feel like Apple would be the person to normalize me walking around with a headset on my face.
I'm waiting until that goes on clearance. I'm waiting until
You get $3,000. Oh,
I'm waiting until the
it's
Vision
$100
Quest 6
off.
comes out, and then I'm gonna get a Vision Quest like 2.
yeah, that might work. But no, I think they're the ones that do it. But I think they need to get a more price-friendly option.
Yeah.
30,000's a bit much. Maybe like $1,000 max. But to really normalize it, because AirPods were expensive for their time. Really,
Yeah.
$100 for headphones was a lot back then. But now it's
That's what I'm
like
saying.
you aren't getting good headphones for less than $50. But back then, you paid. I think they were even $150 for the normal AirPods. They were like, oh, those are expensive as for 2 earbuds.
For 2 earbuds that don't even have a wired connection.
But now everybody's
Now everyone's
it's just too
walking
convenient.
around.
You got your little case in your pocket, no more tangle and everything. It's just so convenient, you know. And they normalize that.
Yeah, man. Apple, innovation that excites. That's not Apple.
Every once in a while, Apple will make something. When they do the first of something, it's always a hit.
It blows up.
Right? The iPhone, like the Apple Watch, everybody wears smartwatches now.
True.
It's every time they do something for the first time where it takes off.
They sit up and take notes.
And then it gets a mid as it goes on, right?
Yeah.
Like the Apple Watch, the newest one.
They start doing crazy stuff
They
like
just-
taking away buttons.
Yeah. And
The next phone is just gonna be it's just a sheet of glass.
They just start making mid. But the first one, like first AirPods, I don't know, AirPods was different because the second AirPods, the AirPods Pro, the noise cancellation, that was a good one. But now it's just like it's mid every new thing, all right. But the first time, like the AirPod Pro Maxes, it's the first time they really change it. So maybe enough people will spend $3,000, and everybody be like, "Shit, time to get my credit card out."
Time to put on the Vision Quest.
It'd be pretty crazy though. Imagine you're like, you can't sneak that though. Like I'm not walking into class.
You walk into class, you sit down.
Your professor's gonna look at you like you're.
Do you have a question? What?
Maybe I can get away with it in my lecture hall classes.
You sit at the very back, and you just.
Yeah.
You know what? Talking about headphones and talking about music. I was taking a shower today.
Oh,
Showered today.
nothing going on. It's good. We both shower.
Yeah.
It's good.
I was
Good to
gonna
hear.
thank you for taking the shower for getting here. You wake up. What's the first thing you want to do? You know, brush your teeth, take a shower. But there's this guy. He's blasting his music.
Then the new Kevin Gates album came out. He could have been jamming that.
Maybe it was Kevin Gates. I don't know. Like
Came out last night.
I was not, and he takes the back of the shower in the communal bathroom, and he has his Bluetooth speaker on full volume, and that it reverberates off the walls and like echoes down the hallway. I walk out of my room, I hear it, and I go, I'm really gonna have to deal with this.
I showered way less when I had a communal shower because of those things.
It would piss me off.
I just wouldn't. I'd shower less.
It's either I shower at like 3 in the morning when no one's there.
3 in the morning showers was when I would shower, pretty much.
I mean, that's how it is, man. That's how it is. It just really made me very upset.
Yeah, that's why I like my own shower.
It's very, yeah.
I put my Bluetooth speaker in there and I play my music, but nobody complains. 'Cause it's just me.
It's just you. No, I almost wanted to like, it. You know what was crazy actually? I think his speaker died like mid-shower.
No.
Like I came in, he was already showering, and then the music just stopped.
Maybe he couldn't. His like cue. He queued up like 2 songs. He's like, damn,
And I
I'm
was
in
like,
here too long.
He kept skipping through. Maybe he did run out of stuff in his queue because he kept skipping songs. I almost wanted to go and be like, just let it play. Well, I would have first been like, turn that shit off. But then I would have been like,
what is he sitting there in his room? He's like, while he's showering.
He probably makes a queue.
How was he skipping it?
I don't know.
Cause like in my bathroom, I have my Apple HomePod in there, so I don't even bring my phone in the bathroom. I just be like, hey Siri, and I get the song, whatever. I don't have to make a queue. I listen to a song. I'm like, what do I want next? And I'm like, how much time do I have left in this shower? Really? Do I have time to listen to Runaway? Like that's 5 minutes of my time right there. You know? 9. Well, I'm skipping the distorted ass part from the shower. I'm not listening to that shit. I'm in the shower, dude. It's over after that. I'm not listening to 2 minutes of. Ding 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 ding. I'm not listening to that. You know, I skip and I'm like, next song.
Next song. Yeah, I guess he walks out with his music playing. He takes the whole shower with his music playing, and then he leaves the bathroom and he still plays his music. And then it probably is still on in his room, but
it's usually gone by now. Heavy doors.
Yeah.
Even while he's brushing his teeth.
Bro. He messes me up. And I still don't know who it is.
You gotta get rid of him.
I don't know who particularly it is. He's just he's a faceless, he's a man without a face.
Who knows who it is, man? It could be
That's
anybody.
The second time we've mentioned him, because we mentioned him in the podcast with Spencer.
Could be anybody, man. But he was your neighbor. Who knows?
Who knows?
Could be anybody.
Maybe it's the new guy that just moved in.
Maybe it's Anthony.
He's an astronomer after all.
Could be anybody. Could be me. I could be coming in the nap and just showering.
Just to shower with your loud music.
I have a loudspeaker.
Certainly is a loudspeaker. I don't know. Spencer Trolla, he plays music from his iPod, and he says he plays it just enough so only he can hear it. But every time I walk in, he's showering, I can hear it. And I'm like, all right, dude.
An iPod? Wait.
He's retro.
iPod Touch? Or like...
Yeah. Like it still has the thumb recognition.
No way he has an iPod Touch still.
Yeah.
Why?
For his music. He doesn't have Spotify or Apple Music. He has like Apple Music library. Like he buys and downloads songs.
On an iPod Touch.
On an iPod Touch.
Why doesn't he just put those songs on his iPhone?
He doesn't have an iPhone, he has an Android. I know, the whole podcast series is just, it's interesting characters. First him and then you. He rides for Samsung like crazy.
So he's like, yeah, I need something for my music.
He
so
had
I
an
got
out.
my iPod.
Recently he broke his phone, his Samsung phone. He had an out. He got a new Samsung phone.
Why would he not just get an iPhone if he's paying for all these songs?
I don't
He
know.
could just get Apple Music for like $10 a month. Its student plan is $5 a month.
I don't know. Well, his student plan probably ran out. He's been here 6 years.
No, it keeps going. Every year you have to re-verify for your email because that's how it works, and then it gives you a year, right? So like my plan is to verify right before graduation, re-verify. Cancel the membership, start it again. I got 1 more year.
1 more year.
All right.
1 more year.
Right before they shut down my email. You're gonna have to let me know how long it takes them to shut down their email. Is it like same day, instant, gone?
I don't know. Maybe never, because you'd think, why do they have to put numbers on the end of our email if if they shut them down. Like, why am I not lane S1? Why were there were 8 other lane S's?
In the history of Southern.
In the history of Southern is crazy. Since email was invented. In the history of Southern, I don't know how many lane S's there were, but...
Since email came out. Since they dropped Outlook.
Microsoft Outlook. Outlook 98, people were like, the first lane S was like, this is stupid. I like to think it was just like me and another brainwave like me, just throughout time and space, like the Avatar. I'm the 9th embodiment of lane S. And one day there will be a 10th lane S.
You see isn't the Avatar live action dropping soon? Isn't it next month?
Maybe. I didn't see the trailer.
Raheem told me another trailer came out, and I swear I saw like a release date, like February or something. Ooh. It's either gonna be good or it's gonna be bad, but the One Piece anime is giving me hope for
it's true.
a chance.
The One Piece was real, very real.
It was good.
I'm Monkey D. Luffy.
That shit was...
I'm gonna become king of the pirates.
That was good. That was a good one. I think it gave me hope for this Avatar series. It's something I'll watch. And I know they're also... A lot of Avatar products coming out. It's been a while, I feel like, since Korra ended.
Yeah, it ended in like
apparently they're doing an
2014.
Earth Avatar now. It's in the works for an animated Earth Avatar.
Oh boy, the most not boring element.
But everybody's saying, right, because how the 2 Avatar shows went, it was the Avatar cleaning up the messes of the last Avatar. So what is this one gonna do? Because Korra kind of ended everybody happy-go-lucky, you know.
I don't know. Maybe he's gonna be like in the modern era.
But no, it's like what it's saying right now is cyberpunk type era.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Wake up, samurai. We have a city to burn.
You got like flamethrower wrist now, I bet.
Yes, bro.
It's like they're gonna have to like shut down the mechanical people. They're like they can't actually bend the element. They just got like
robot, yeah.
Robot.
It's gonna be like
extensions.
Boruto, where he has the
like scientific
wrist
ninja
thing.
tools. Yeah, it's gonna be like that.
Oh my god. That's
We'll see.
thinking about Boruto making me upset.
Hopefully something's good. But I'm hoping this live action's good.
Me too.
But the thing is about live action, it's like everything is. I already know what's gonna happen.
Live action for cartoons. I feel
One Piece I haven't watched, so I was able to really enjoy and just absorb everything for like the first time.
Yeah.
I never fully watched One Piece.
Me, who's seen One Piece, I was like, this is good.
But I heard they did enough changes for One Piece as well.
They did. It was a new story. I liked it.
So I'm wondering, like, is this Avatar live action just gonna be a copy paste of what Avatar is?
I don't know.
Like, is this first season just gonna be the movie but good?
Maybe. Princess Yue.
All that is gonna be the same exact story. Cause like I know the Avatar story. If I'm watching, I'm gonna know what's happening.
I know. I'm gonna be like, the 2 fish need to spin in this pond. They're the guardians of the moon or whatever. Honestly, I'm kind of rusty. I'm kind of rusty on Avatar, in terms of like what actually happens. I just know Aang is the last Airbender. But I feel like for live action, it's also like stuff that already was a cartoon. I don't really get live action remakes because it's like you can't do the same thing because cartoons have that expression to them. They have that fun, that whimsy.
Yeah.
But live action, it's real people and they got to be real.
They gotta be real.
For now, we're back in black. Back in black. Did you suited up today in your hoodie?
Yeah, I did. It's more of like a. Yeah.
He said, back in black.
Gotta put on the hoodie, man.
Gotta put on that hoodie. To go against the evils of the world.
It's cold.
It is. And it's like raining. But it's not like raining.
It's been raining the last 3 days.
It's misting, dude. It's crazy.
It's like 3 days.
And it's been getting warmer. What happened to like just a week ago it was
It's global warming. You asked for it back.
I did. I wished for it back. Because I was tired of being cold.
Well, it's like every day, Raheem's car, right? We're going to the gym. The battery's disconnected.
What?
So what we have to do, it broke off. So every time we want to start the car, we pop the hood, I grab the wire, I rub it on the battery, and he starts it. And sometimes that's not enough. Sometimes I need to put a jumper cable on the wire as well. and using his jump pack to jump the car as well.
Whoa.
Yeah, his car's really broken.
Damn.
It's cooked. The Stang's done, dude. It's Stang's over party.
Stang is over. Hashtag Stang is over party.
It's rough, right? Because I'm like, all right, start the car. The sparks are flying. I think that means we got electricity going.
It's like the Flintstones. You have to run.
It's bad. It's really bad.
And all because we wanted cake that one night. That was crazy.
I got cake though.
That cake was, I mean, it was worth, the one we ordered, if that was the same one we'd end up getting in real life.
We probably would have ended up with the same. And I didn't pay for it, so.
That was the best part.
Yeah, it was good cake.
That was the best part, was just showing up. All I had to do for brisket night was wash the dishes.
I enjoyed that cake.
Pierce just had to get to level 10. Oh,
we gotta get like another dessert for next week.
yes.
I think in like different cake.
Chocolate?
Something unique. Maybe like an actual make a cake type.
I don't know, what does Raheem want?
I don't know. I'll have to talk to him.
We'll have to,
I'll
we'll
go
have
to the
to.
store. I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll like make a steak for dessert.
Make a steak.
Another one.
Yes, steak, dessert steak. Put some like chocolate sauce on it, whipped
That's
cream.
nasty.
That actually sounds kind of good. Chocolate sauce and whipped cream on steak. I'll have to investigate that. I'll have to investigate that.
It's all you, man. I'm not investigating that.
You're
I
right.
will never waste steak.
I'll bring my own chocolate sauce and whipped cream. Pierce will be like, I'd like to try that actually.
He would.
I'd like to try that actually.
Then he'd
You know-
eat it and he'd be like, this was horrible.
He'll be like, well, gentlemen, I certainly think this was horrible. Well, gentlemen, I think it's time to end the podcast.
Yeah. I think that's it.
I think we're cooked here.
Yeah, man.
If there were any abrupt cuts in this, if there were any weird transitions or context lost,
Blame Spencer.
blame me.
Yeah.
But it took me only one try this time to set up these cameras and to get it rolling. And if our office ever gets organized and we find more SD cards,
Ooh.
maybe this will be, it's like the Avatar, how the next one always has to clean up the previous one's messes. The next time I do this podcast, I'll definitely have the storage thing set out. But of course, I'll find a new problem.
It's true.
Like last time, it was the framing.
Next
now I
time you
figured
want
it.
any audio.
If it has no audio for a podcast, I'm done. I'm cooked. I'm retiring.
Be like,
Just the silent
lip
movie
reading.
music.
We'll get like a lip reader to go in and dub it over. Oh, or you bring the people in and you have them dub it over.
Yes. The ADR, the whole thing.
That'd work.
It would. I don't know I'll have to find out who my next guest is. I'll try to book that next week.
You gotta figure out how to book a room, man.
And I'll rent a room. Well, I think it's up to the guests where they want to be. Because
What if they want to do it in More Than Pizza?
I don't think you can do it in a restaurant.
Could. It's More Than Pizza, man. They do it. They don't care.
It's more than pizza. It's a lifestyle. Justin, do you have anything else to say?
You know, man. Praise Otis.
Praise Otis.
Yeah, man.
Thank you so much for not doing that while we were rolling. Thanks for watching.